Guys, welcome to my channel once again. And I know I've disappeared for quite a long time, and because of the reason I was on a vacation. I had gone back home and I did wanted to actually film and make this video. It's been pending since a month, and that's a pretty long time, I know, but here I am. And today I have got this beautiful lens that I always wanted to buy and put it in my camera kit. So what do I have here is the Sigma 85mm F1.4. I know a lot of you guys must be talking about, you guys can comment if you feel that this lens is good for an APS-C camera, but I feel this definitely gives me a little different edge from the others, though it's a full frame lens. But let's see what it can offer me on an APS-C body. So I think let's just go and unwrap this, unbox this. I mean, I do not make unboxing videos, but this is a basic bare minimum unboxing that we're gonna do. So before I open, like, it's an already open box, I've tried this lens as well, and I've been using it for quite a couple of other street photos and product shoot as well, which I'm gonna be sharing the photos and the quality and my review, my first-hand review of this particular lens, and why everyone should have this lens, though it is a very recommended lens for the full frame people. But if you have an APS-C camera, should you buy it or not? Let's find out at the end of the video. So here you are, you get a couple of manuals and all those stuff in here, which I never gonna use or read it. But here you get a beautiful package, you know, a carry bag with it. So this is the lens, and let me just put that aside. Oh, this is a pretty huge lens, huh? It has got some weight to it. So let me just open that up, and whoa, that is beautiful. The cushioning and everything is done pretty nicely because it's a heavy lens and it comes in a packet, and I'm just excited to see this lens. So whoa, that's a huge cover. And oh my god, that's a huge glass over here. If you guys can see, there's a beautiful glass up on top over here. I mean, this is gonna be definitely a bokeh master. I know it has got f1.4, like it's the fastest you can get in this range, an 85mm f1.4. It is from Sigma. I love Sigma lenses. I don't know why a lot of people have told me, like, go for the native lens, the Sony ones, but somehow I find Sigma lenses are a pretty much sharper than the Sony lenses, definitely, because in the price range that I've got this lens, I could not afford a G Master, but definitely if in future I happen to if I'm able to afford the G Master, I'll definitely go for that. But for now, this one does a pretty good job for me. So I'll give you a build quality and how it feels like in the hand. Before that, let me just put that aside and see what else is there in the box. So you also get the hood. This is like a lens hood, and it's pretty huge, huh? I must say, it has got a button also to lock it off, and if I put this on, so that's how it gets locked on to the lens. And this is a pretty huge lens. If you see, just look at the size, guys. Like, this is how the lens is, and I think this actually makes me feel like I'm a pro. Eventually I will be, but for now, I'm actually looking out. I can't just take my eyes off this beautiful lens and the reflection, and you can see the aperture blades. So before moving further, let me just go a little bit into the technical part. So talking about this lens, first of all, let's talk about the weight. This feels pretty heavy, but it's okay, and it is around 625 grams for the Sony E mount, which is okay, but it can definitely make your camera a front heavy one, because an APS-C camera, it can definitely put some load on the front, so you'll have to be careful about that. This lens has got 11 aperture blades, so you can just see the blades, how they are stuck inside, and just to get that beautiful bokeh. And yeah, I'm just I'm so obsessed with this word, and also in my images as well. So this can go up till f16, that's the highest, and from your camera itself you can take it up to f22 as well. There are two rings onto it. One of them is a focus ring, which is pretty smooth, and if you see this one is pretty smooth. I really love using the focus ring over here. And it has got another one which is aperture ring. So this is, if you see, there is a click button over here, and if you turn it off, it's gonna become smooth just like the focus ring, and you can switch it off as well. You can do a click function, so just by whenever you're making a video or something like this, you can be sure of that the ring is, you know, set. You can actually count your clicks accordingly. So this is a pretty cool feature in this lens itself. It has got another focus hold button over here. This is like a customizable button. You can actually change how do you want to use it. You want to use it for the aperture or the focus shift button. And it has also got an autofocus and a manual focus button itself, which is pretty you know, handy itself. Now there is one, if you don't want to use it to use the lens to change your aperture, you can actually do it via your camera as well. For that, there's a aperture lock lock button. This one, it locks the aperture ring where you have set. It actually sets off at the auto mode. Sorry, yeah, now it's all locked up, so you can put it on the automatic mode through this option. I don't know if you guys can see. Here's the focus. Yeah, so this area you can now control the aperture through your camera itself. So this is a pretty good, you know, feature loaded camera itself. And this lens has a 77mm filter thread, so you can use any of your filters, the ND filters and all. And I'm actually in lookout for finding a ND filter for this particular lens. So if you guys know a better, in you know, a budget friendly filter that I can use it on my Sigma 85 F1.4, do mention in the comment section, and I'll be really grateful for that. Also, if you guys are new to this channel, do subscribe to my channel, and it motivates me to make such kind of videos for you guys. Also, if you haven't seen all camera equipments and the lenses I currently hold, you can check out the link over here or on this side, whichever way. There's a video I've made up about my camera gears, and so you can check that out as well. So moving on to the samples, I'm really impressed by this, the sharpness of this lens. This is an amazing portrait lens. I know this 85mm turns into around 130mm on an APS-C, considering the 1.5 crop factor or the 1.6 crop factor. So let's just get into the image quality and let's just see how the lens performs. I will be showing you a couple of night images and also the night video which I shot on the New Year's. It was an amazing firework and I could capture a lot of things on my camera. And this is a pretty good lens for portraits, and definitely this one, the compression on this lens, the background compression that you will get is amazing. Here are the samples, and yeah, what do you think about it? See, this is how big it looks onto the camera, and it's a very pretty small body, but it definitely gives you a very different feel. I mean, it's a pretty, it actually gives you a little bit heavier. It gets heavier onto the front end and it kind of keeps on dropping. So you might want to be, you know, handling this lens very very carefully, because look at the glass in front. I'm really obsessed with the glass, and this, if it breaks down, you're gonna break your pocket or the heart. And this is how it looks with the hood, with the lens cover on it. So I don't know how you guys can see this. This is pretty much huge. If you see, this is like a professional camera feel all by itself. So I think I'm in love with this lens. So guys, how did you find the quality of the images? This was just a very small review that I wanted to share it with you guys, that I have finally bought my dream lens for now. I do have other list as well, which I will talk about in the later videos. So this was all been taken, all the pictures are been taken down from the Sigma 85 F1.4 and edited with my Lightroom presets, which I'm gonna be releasing very soon. Do provide your feedback and do provide your comments about how the image quality was and how sharp you found the images were to be in the nighttime as well as in the daytime. So this was a very short review that I wanted to share it with you guys. I have yet to do a lot of shoots with this. I've yet to go out and shoot in the daytime as well, and try to create couple of other videos as well, because this is one lens that really pulls out the creativity in me, because I love bokeh, and I'm damn sure a lot of the people who are watching this video do love a bokeh, a portrait, bokelicious portrait, I would say. And this is actually very good for your product shoots as well, though you have to stand a little bit far away because its minimum focusing distance is 85cm. So this could be a little challenging a lens when you are using it on the APS-C sensor, because if you're doing it indoors, you definitely will have to hang on the balcony or something like this, which is a pretty funny scenario it's gonna be. But definitely I do have another Sigma 80-55 which I am currently shooting on, and I've already put a little small review about that lens as well. But now why I went for this lens was because, first of all, I wanted a fast aperture lens, and it really has fast autofocus as well. It's just on point every time I try to focus, and it just within an act of time it focuses onto the subject. And also the images are tack sharp. I would love to hear your reviews about it, and also people who are using it on the full frame lens, do let me know what are your thoughts about it, using it on the APS-C. If you haven't, do try to use it on the APS-C. So coming back to the point, should an APS-C shooter buy this lens? I would say it totally depends on you. For me, I wanted a bokelicious lens, which I was missing out on. This is also a kind of a future investment for me, because when I upgrade my camera from an APS-C to a full frame camera, I'm definitely gonna be keeping this as my secondary camera, because this is a very portable camera, the A6400. You can take it anywhere else. But so this is like my future investment which I did into. The price, it's a little on the higher side though, but definitely comes in the budget itself. Comes around to be $1,000, and it's not cheap, but it definitely is worth the price that you get. The Sony G Master is double the price of this, probably twice. It comes, I don't know how much that G Master comes for, but right now this really wanted in my kit. So that's a quick review of this particular lens. And in future I will be getting a couple of other street POV shots if I happen to go around, and I'll definitely share my review of this lens after 1 month, properly using it for 1 month and doing different shoots. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked this miniature unboxing and a little bit of my review about this lens. And also do subscribe to the channel, because I've been getting a couple of feedback and the comments because from you, all of my audience, and I'm really happy that you guys are liking my videos, and I shall create more and more such videos like these. Now I have a better lens, so I can bring much better videos for you guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da, peace out.